What's going on, guys? This is just a series of videos to install the Webasto fuel burning heater to the Freelander 2. Now, the Freelander 2 from the cold countries like Russia and Norway had the Webasto fuel burning heater fitted to them from factory. And what it does is it warms up the coolant and is capable of turning the blower fan in the car as well. So you just jump in the car in the morning during colder winter, you just press a button and then it warms the car up before you get in. It saves your engine's life as well. But unfortunately, it wasn't fitted to the UK models. And what happened to the UK models is actually it was fitted with a ceramic heater, electric one, which warms the cabin in colder mornings, cold winter time and all that. But I thought I'll fit this Webasto to my Freelander. I saw it on my mate's Range Rover and it was quite good. I got inspired actually by a bloke called Scott Beavis on YouTube. He started his project, but unfortunately he put it on hold because he had because he had another important projects to do as well. Now, because the Freelander 2 came factory fitted with the Webasto, that's the ones from the colder countries, Russia and Norway, I believe it's already been pre-wired for the fuel burning heater. The reason to believe that is, for example, it will cost much more to produce a different wheel arch model, the UK model, than the Russian model. So I think maybe they'll just produce one and then blank the UK ones off because they don't want the fuel burning heater to be there. That's what I think. But anyway, if it's not been pre-wired, I can still install it manually, which is absolutely fine. On the fitting day, I'll find out if it's pre-wired or not. Now, this was taken out from a Range Rover Sport. I put it on eBay for about £30, and I got lucky because it came with a water pump as well. I already have the Freelander water pump, but this came with a water pump, so why not? We'll see which one to use. That's the Thermo Top V diesel heater. So the water pump goes here, just here, as you can see. I'm not sure if you can see it properly. Now the plumbing aspect of this is a bit tricky because you might end up just heating the radiator rather than heating the heating in the cabin itself. You might end up heating the radiator, so it's a bit tricky. But if you just follow the manual and all that, you should be able to find which hoses and other places to plug it in. So the water pump, it's located somewhere here, will fit in. Now the water pump is also been fitted to some UK cars, which has got the start and stop technology as well. So it's not a difficult place to find. Now let's talk about fuel. The fuel pump for the Webasto is located just on the same side, the driver's side, UK model, and the fuel tank. I'm not sure, it's not that visible, but on that day we'll find all that info. I'm just going to fire it up now and see if it works. Actually, if it works, if I have to strip it down and clean something or change. Right. So before we start, I'm just going to talk you through the connections, a few bits of the connection. So first of all, we'll start with the power. Now I power this with this HP power pack, the HP server power pack, and I've connected it to this power meter, and I've got this cable. This whole cable, I made it very long because the heater is mounted in the front, and I would like to have the TC, the thermocoil 4, mounted at the back of the trunk where at the boot where I have the module for the DAB radio. So I specifically requested for a longer cable from the seller on eBay. I'll put a link of the cable seller at the description below. So yes, and I have two outputs. Actually, what I mean by output is the first one. Initially, I thought I wanted to control it by the 1533 timer, the Webasto 1533 timer, but I just changed my mind and I thought I'll use the thermal, the TC4. So that is for the timer. That output is for the timer, and the 1533 timer, and then this was originally for the telestat. This output, that's the output. So I'm not using the telestat anymore, and then I'm not using the timer anymore, because the reason is with the TC4 you can control when it comes on and when it comes off by timer itself, by a 7-day timer. So I'm not using it anymore. But just before we get to the app section of it to activate it, I just wanted to talk you through the cable. Right, so that is a relay for the cable, and then this relay controls the fan in the blower fan in the car. So what it does is I've connected it to this little fan I bought off eBay as well, this 12 volts fan. So this will sort of imitate the blower fan in the car. Now let's go to the fuel pump and the fuel side of things. So I got this fuel pump, it's DP40 pump, which came off Discovery 4. I got it on eBay as well. This pump is about £20 or something like that. Yeah, £20. So yeah, it's all hooked up to this fuel, and then the fuel line go here. You have to now, just before I get there, right? So these are all the connection, and excuse me, that's the circulation pump. So this will circulate the coolant in the car. Now the most important thing people fail to mention about this is, before you start it up, you have to prime it. You have to prime the fuel, make sure there's no air in the entire system, and you have to prime the water circulation pump as well. The reason is, if the water circulation is not pumping, it will throw a fault code in the heater as overheating, and you wouldn't be able to start it. Right, so that's about it really in regards to the connections and all that. So I'm just going to the app. So this will just simulate cold winter morning, and you just turn your app on. So duration, the vehicle, I set it to Freelander 2, location Southampton, forecast, duration 30 minutes. So just going to turn it on, click on that, start, and then you click on start. So it sends a command to the heater, and it's gonna come back with a response. Oh, it's actually fired up. Yeah, that's it. So it says message executed, start 30 minutes, temperature is 27.5 degrees. Right, so let's just check what's happening when the initiation starts. So you could see the blower fan going off. Now what I don't understand is, the blower fan should come on at 50 degrees, but I don't know why it comes. If it comes on before that, or the entire duration of the fuel burning heater, it might run your battery down. So I have to investigate on that, or maybe I might have to take the blower fan side things out of issue, because when the coolant is warm, as soon as you turn the heating on, it just starts heating straight away. So yep, the start sequence starts. You could see it's making a noise. I think the combustion fan is making a noise. Yep, it's kicking in. You can hear the fuel pump. It's a very quiet pump. You might not hear it clicking, but I can feel it. So it's kicking in. We have a temperature gauge here, which is about 25 degrees. going up. Circulation pump is going. The blue blocks is running. It's going up a bit. 28. It's not well illuminated. Let's see. Right. I can see the blue box is still on. Temperature level is going up. You can see it's gone 38.9. It's going up. Then I started it about 2 minutes ago. So within 2 minutes, so it's 3:30 now. Within 2 minutes, it's gone up about 10 degrees. Oh, it's getting warm. So it's only on for half an hour, just like I set it up in the app. So let's see. Go in the app. We have 23 more minutes left. And that's the module of the thermocore TC4. Now this one is a temperature sensor, external Webasto temperature sensor. What it does is it's able to detect the temperature in the car if you set it up, and then it tells you to warm it up or cool it, because this can also be connected to the Webasto air heating as well. And I know some of the Range Rovers, like the L322, I believe they do have different Webasto fitted, which is capable of heating and cooling as well. So this is where the temperature comes in, external temperature sensor comes in. Hoses are getting soft because the temperature is rising, sort of boiling the hoses, cooking it. It's gone up to 57 degrees. 57 degrees, how many minutes? 34. Up to 60 degrees, 63. Oh man, that's warm, extremely warm. So it looks like a successful test to me. I will have to start the fitting process to the car. Have this diagnostic kit as well, just in case there's some error or anything. I bought this off eBay, and then it's just connected to my laptop. It's a good piece of kit. You can use this to prime the fuel, and then also clear fault codes and then the locked heaters. Okay. This is really going for it now. I think we are 70 degrees. The fan is still on. I'll have to investigate. If anyone knows where to connect the fan to in the car, please put it under the section, the comment section below. I think we'll hook this up to the fan blower. And then there's another output for the fan, which I'm not sure where it goes. Maybe it goes to the climate control. If you know where it'll go, please put it up in the comment below. Okay. Now we are at 70 degrees. Oh, this is warm. Okay. So I'm just gonna shut it off now. It looks like a successful test. I'm gonna turn it off. It's gonna stop. And it will come back with a confirmation. And it comes back with a confirmation message executed. Stop. Now, what you have to bear in mind, these heaters have their own cooling off and stopping mechanism. You just don't turn it off because it goes through a sequence before stopping to allow it, prime it for the next starting operation. So don't turn it off from the main power. Let it cool itself down and prepare itself for the next operation. Now, thermometer says very high. I think it was about 70 degrees, which is extremely high. That's about it, guys. In the next video, we'll be fitting this onto the Freelander. So don't miss out. If you don't want to miss out the fitting video, please subscribe to the channel. And if you have any way of improving the fixing and fitting and also the fan, please put it in the comment below. Thank you.